Win.
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 Must win.
Playoff track.
Yes, what's happening, Reds? Welcome to the video. It is match day, Sunday, freezing cold in Manchester, Aston Villa at Old Trafford. What a game this is going to be. I don't mean in terms of performance and actual class on the pitch. I mean, what a game, because the implications from this game could be huge. This looks like it's going to be the week of sacking managers. Last week it was Poch. We've had Emery this week. Obviously today, Sanchez has gone from Watford as well. I'm looking at Silva playing over there at Leicester. I'm thinking if he doesn't win today that he's gone. Where does that leave us? Are we going to have what some people are saying still as a knee-jerk reaction in getting rid of Ole? Or are we looking at it in a sense of that we are worse, I think, positioned than what the Spurs were before they sacked Pochettino in terms of the squad and how they were actually playing? Yeah, they might have not been great in the league in terms of position, but I do feel like they had a little bit more going for them than what we did. Arsenal were ahead of us in the league and they've sacked their manager. And it's going to be one of them weekends, I think. It's sort of like teams are making decisions now and it's getting to a point in the season where they can't afford to carry on going at this rate, and the performances have been that bad that they're actually acting on it now. United today have to win, or there's an easy chance that since we came back from the international break, we're going to end up with 2 points from 12. Because we drew Sheffield United last week. If we don't beat Villa today, whether it be a draw or a loss, then you're looking at 2 points there, and then we've got Spurs and City, which we know we can easily lose. We haven't beat City in ages. I can't remember the last time we beat them convincingly, and we wasn't ever troubled by them. So there is a chance that in these next 4 games we could end up with 2 points, and then where does that leave us then? You know what I mean? If the Norwich game stays what it is now with 4 points over the relegation zone again, that's how tight the margins are in the Premier League. A win today could end up with us in 5th. We don't win today, we're going to be 4 or 5 points ahead of the relegation zone, well over a third of the way through the season. 3 other managers have been sacked, and we're sticking with Ole. If that is the case, if we don't win today, then I think it's going to be the final straw for a lot of United fans, because it's just the running that we've got coming up now, I think, is key for United. If we can get through these next few games when a lot of fans will start thinking, you know what, we have got a chance of actually getting back up there into the top 5, 6, because that is probably where we belong right now. That's probably the best we can hope for, maybe a run in the Europa League. This is a massive game today. And anything to add to that?
It's a must win. We have to win today because other teams are dropping points. And if we don't win today with Spurs and City coming up, then we are basically screwed. Mourinho's going to come back here on Wednesday night and he's going to be raring for that, and we need to win today just to get that cushion ahead of us before that game. Because if we don't win today and then Mourinho comes and he does get the result, then we're at City again, he's done. Ole is done. A lot of people think he's done now, but if that happens, then he's even worse done. And to top it all off, Villa today, Heaton in goal. His track record at Old Trafford, oh my God, he's like a brick wall and we can't get past him. We need to put 4 past him.
That says it all, doesn't it? I mean, we're putting our money where our mouth is now. I'm going to do this every single match day now. I'm going to put a £5 bet on the correct score. So in games, in videos building up to certain games, let me know what you think the results are going to be. Today we've gone with our £5 bet today is 3-1 Man United. I think there's goals in this today, I really do. Yep. I don't know why I've got that feeling. It just looks like one of them games where both teams' best assets are in attack, because Villa are not great at defence. We're not great in defence at the moment, but we have got something going forward right now with our forward line. So I'm thinking there's goals in this today. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know, obviously. This is the before. Obviously, the after is about to come in a few seconds when I come off the screen now and fast forward right to the end of the game. How I will be feeling, oh man, I'm fingers crossed. We need to win. I don't care about anything else. United just need to win games now. It's simple as that. Like Ant said then, all the teams around us, they're all beating each other. They're all struggling. Even Chelsea have lost 2 in a row now. You know what? Some people would say, even if we win today, hey, there's top 4 still on.
It's not.
Hey, it's a long shot. It is a long shot. But United need to be able to put back-to-back wins together. If we can do it in this spell of games with City and Spurs coming up, then there's a bit of hope. There really is a bit of hope that we can actually save the season. But we haven't won back-to-back games since March last season. And that says everything you need to know about the consistency and the character of this team right now. Today is another day. They need to just get the win today. And then we'll look at all them possibilities and permutations after that. But let's just get Villa out of the way. We're heading over to Old Trafford now. Fingers crossed that we have an attacking lineup. God knows what the midfield's going to be. Let's just hope that the impetus is on attacking and positivity today, because that's what's needed now. Attacking football. There's no time to play safe. There's no time to mess around with formations and tactics. It has to be the right attitude from the word go. Match Aston Villa's enthusiasm and energy, and we will win this game. I'm sure of it. But anyone who's not up for the fight, and Villa are going to do us. Simple as that. I'll see you after the game. Come on, United, please. 3-1, remember that? Remember, 3-1. Are we quids in? Confident?
Yeah, I'm confident.
We'll see. See you in about 2 seconds. Okay, quick one before the game starts. Mattering one change from Sheffield United. This works as long as Matter stays in number 10. If he starts running around the pitch trying to do more than what he can do, what he's capable of doing, then it's not going to work today. But I do understand why Matter is in there as number 10. That's where we should play, that's where he's always been at his best, and that's hopefully where he's going to play today. Alex, hooligan, score you going for today, mate? You going with our score 3-1, or you got your own prediction? 3-1, Alfie, what do you reckon, mate? 3-1 like us, or what are you going for? 4-1 for Alfie. Matterin, only killing Phil Jones out, Matterin. You could look at that as a positive change. It is. It's what's needed right now. Like I said before, only positivity will do now for United and only going forward. So this is massive now. So win or bust. Win or bust. Just got that feel about it. Here we go. Told you there'd be goals, didn't I? Oh God. Oh, what? It's Sheffield United all over again, isn't it? Hit and hope. That's how I seen it anyway. It was just solely reliant on someone actually doing something, someone actually pulling something out of the bag. There was nothing tactically changing in that game at all to make things different. It didn't look like there was tactics from the start or structure to play or any sort of system. We got bullied by Aston Villa in the first half. Yeah, we came out the second half, a little bit more effort, but I'd expect that as a minimum from the United players. I'd expect that just second nature. And tactically there was nothing. All we did was just run around a little bit more, try and get the ball out wide. I mean, can you say that's tactics and trying to change the game? Bringing on Luke Shaw for Brandon Williams, is that going to change a game? Matter coming off was the right decision. He just looks like he's past it completely now. But why was Pereira staying on the pitch? Could we not bring Pereira off and Matter off and bring Lingard and Greenwood on? Put Lingard in that midfield again. Did it for a little bit against Sheffield United the other day. And you know what? When needs must, you've got to try and roll the dice instead of playing safe and hoping that someone's going to pull something out the bag for you, because that's all we're doing at the moment. There's nothing tactically working at all with this team. The players don't look comfortable in any position on the pitch. Martial was non-existent again today. I think he's injured, and if that's the case, then we're back to square one and hoping that Rashford and James can do it for us, and we're in trouble. You know what I mean? We're lacking in quality, we're lacking in direction. Do we get rid of Ollie now and just bring in Poch? That's the burning question outside the fan cams at the moment. Everyone's arguing outside there. Some are saying it's not going to change anything, it's still the same old crap players. I mean, how the hell have we ended up with the two worst Brazilian players in the world ever to play in the Premier League, in Pereira and Fred? They've got to be up there with two of the worst. And they're our main two midfielders. Grealish was laughing at them today. McGinn was just running through them like they weren't even there. It's horrible to say, but all he does look out of his depth. There's no such thing as a manager these days. Changing the manager isn't the answer, but changing a super coach, someone who can make players better, someone who can find that little gem and turn him into a world-class player, because we're not going to spend multi-millions anymore this club. Them days are long gone. So is it time to change? Is it like Poch? Is he the one to make these younger players better? I mean, I posed the question then on my fan cam about who has got better, which player has improved over the last 6 years, and someone shouted Scott McTominay. Yeah, you could probably say Scott McTominay, but the lad wears his heart on the sleeve. I think he would just be one of them types of character and types of players who just gets better naturally. Whereas the foreign players, the players that you're looking, the ones you need to nurture, the ones you need to make better, and actually have the right wordings and training session and ways to get around it and make them better. That's probably what we need now. We just don't look like we're going to spend or be able to entice the big name players to the club anymore. That's going to change this. As much as everyone wants it, it's just not happening, and I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think we'll spend any money in January. I keep saying that, but that's about 21 games and 4 wins in the Premier League. Let that sink in. Yeah, 5 points ahead of the relegation zone. Again, by margins. I said it at the start, a win could have taken us up to 5th if we'd have won that game. Everyone above us dropped points, but we dropped points. We're just part of the same average mix of mid-table teams at the moment, and it just doesn't look like it's going to improve. Got 2 tough games coming up next against Spurs and City, which we could easily lose, and then where are we? Then we're back right down above the relegation zone again, and I don't see any way out of it, Frolly. I just don't see him turning it around right now. It just doesn't look like he's got it. God, it's so frustrating to watch and talk about all the time, being negative, but there was nothing positive in that game at all. You know what I mean? With Villa, we'll feel unlucky coming away from Old Trafford again. Another team feeling unlucky coming away from Old Trafford, but let's see what the boys have got to say. I'm just gutted again. Same feeling every week. Every single week it's the same, and it's no different today. Lots of very grumpy, unhappy faces. First one is...
I'm not fucking happy, man. I'm had enough for this fucking shit. Draws don't sit with me. You know that. I said this at the Liverpool game. And this season, draws do not sit well with me, and I'm so fucking annoyed. Can't even do the basic offside line. Just showing today how inexperienced, not bashing him out or anything, but Williams, how inexperienced he was. That can't even know the line. We had a goal. We were ahead for 2 fucking minutes. We can't keep a goal for 2 minutes. Sheffield, we can't physically hold a lead. It just fucking wrecks my head, man. I'm fucking... Mourinho's going to be looking at that, licking his fucking chops. Come on, boys, come on down. 3-0. Ollie is fucking done. He's done. There's nothing expiring about that today. There's nothing. I can't even take nothing positive away from it because we were just fucking shit. Pereira and Fred, shit. Matic, I don't even need to say anything else about Matic. Matic, I am getting the fucking thing all mixed up. My head's gone with him, that's why. Fucking hell.
Hey, I wasn't that bad, was I? I didn't even play. People were calling for me to come back today. Oh man, you don't know what I mean. That's the old Matic thing that I get all the time. Stupid, I know. Well, it's nothing like him. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. Apart from we move on to Wednesday in complete and utter fear about what is about to happen again. I've just worked it out in my head. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but in the Premier League at the moment, that's 4 wins in about 21 games going into the back of last season as well, I think. 20 or 21 games, 4 Premier League wins. And what, one of them is away from home.
One's in Norwich, away.
What is the answer? What do we do? No one wants Ollie to fail, but he's failing miserably. Yeah. So we talked about the managers all being sacked. This seems to be the time now when clubs are actually acting. Woodward's come out and said that he trusts Ollie's process. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough coming out and saying that, and you can all say he needs time. But if it gets worse, what if it gets worse? What if it gets worse? That's what I'm saying. What if we finish bottom half of the table near the relegation zone? Are you accepting that as a process? Because what do you build on top of that? Who comes of any note that improves our team if we're finishing bottom half of the table? If we're a bottom half of the table team, what is appealing about United, about the history and the stupid ways that we're going to brandish to try and get players in? The fact that we're in a position now is because Ed Woodward has been doing that and spending money willy-nilly, giving out stupid wages as the only appeal that United have at the moment. There's no There's nothing good. There's no style of football. There's no progress. There's not a plan in place that's going to convince certain players to come to the club anymore, unless they're a real United fan, like the likes of Harry Maguire was. His whole family sit behind me. They look about as gutted as all the other fans do, and it's not going to get any better. So when do we stop it? How do we stop the rot? Is a new manager going to be able to at least get us back into the Europa League this season? Because at the moment that looks a long way away. We cannot carry on. We're 14 games into this season. Them 4 wins that I talked about have come this season, but that's over a third of the way through now. Well over a third. We're in December with only 4 wins under our belt. You know what I mean? I'm clinging on to little positives as and where I can, but every time I come out of a game and I come out like that, then can you actually blame me for being the way I am?
No.
Can you take any encouragement from that? Let me know. It's another disappointing day, Reds. It really is. Comment below. Let me know how you're feeling. I need feedback, people. I need something from you guys. Help me out here. What is the way forward? I sort of already got a feeling about what you're going to say, but I just need to hear it from everyone else. I need encouragement. I need someone to back me up and actually say that this is actually happening in front of my eyes. I'm not just imagining it, because it gets worse every week. It just looks like there's no idea what's going on. No idea. Anyway, give the video a like, people. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for backing the channel as always in these dark days. But we're in this together, Reds. And this is why the channel's here. We need to talk about it. Subjects and talking points need bringing up and need talking about in a real way, not scripted like you see on TV and all this crap with ex-players and stuff like that. I've had enough of that. I only want to hear from fans. That's all I'm bothered about. I'll catch you guys in a week. Obviously, Mourinho's back on Wednesday. Oh my days, please, that cannot go wrong. Otherwise, there'll be people outside Old Trafford hanging themselves. The way it's going, the arguments that were going on outside Old Trafford there today, it's not getting easy. It's a horrible watch right now. It is what it is, people. Checking out. Catch you guys in a week. Hope it's not ruining your weekend too much.